Yes, 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 I agree.
Donkeys can work in tough terrains. They can
Yes,
luggage.
very good. So okay, what is the standard washing machine? And obviously you want to enhance it, so it becomes simple, unique, robust, elegant. No, you're sure? Now you do that? Yeah. Yes, this table, are you okay? All right. Yeah. Okay, this side?
Yes.
You're fine? Okay, good, good, good. Keep going. Yeah. How are you guys doing? Are you okay? Well, the ladies are not talking to the guys. Huh? Why you say they are hopeless? No? Help them. How are you doing? Are you following what's required?
Yeah.
Okay. You can read from here?
Yeah.
I try to make the font as big as possible. Yeah? It's okay. You can walk around and ask other tables if they can help you. Attributes for the donkey, you mean, right? Yeah, good. But you're starting correctly. Never mind. Use your 4 or 5. And now, Godwin, what's the time left? Oh my God. Okay. Let me show you on the screen. So here we are. Some salient attributes of a donkey. The question is, what are they? And to my great delight, every table had their own selection of salient attributes. And even if it's a negative, use the negative, convert it into a positive. Doesn't matter. From now on, I don't think you'll be calling a stupid fellow a donkey, because actually donkeys are very smart. Outside, you'll see the poster. So here are some drawings of donkeys I've done, where, remember you were saying only one color or something? They are in different colors over here. Then you need to make this equation so there's a flow from the source to the target. So a lot of you have caught that. Now here are some wild drawings of donkeys with different attributes. But this is only to tease you. Now I want to get specific, right? So I list down, like you did, the attributes of the donkey. Then, according to those attributes, I draw the donkey. Then, we need to use those attributes to create that flow and that equation and transpose, transplant them onto the old design of the washing machine. So, you have created a transformation of the washing machine into something super enhanced, super innovated. So, what I just said, now the washing machine has individually all these additional characteristics. And here is the flow map from top to bottom, donkey to washing machine, for each attribute. You will see this outside, okay? After the session is over. You'll see it outside as a poster. And here is the washing machine with all the attributes integrated into it, right? So you have super innovated it. Can you understand this? All right? Okay. I thought you people are doing really well with this challenge. Very well done. Okay, so that's what it looks like outside. Okay? Now, 2 crucial outcome verbs. I was noticing your vocabulary there. When you are in a hurry and you're pressed under pressure in a meeting and things like that, then what you need to do is consider what needs to be minimized, what needs to be optimized, what I've shown you on the screen. Okay? So think about that. Because if you have too many things, you have super complexity. Then the average person, I mean, some years back, if you saw a DVD programmed in the house, it was not due to the parents, it was due to the kids. The kids have a natural DNA for all of that. They don't need an instruction manual, etc. Same thing when they use digital devices today. But what needs to be minimized? What needs to be optimized? 2 simple questions, that's all. All right? Now, we move on because the time is limited. Now, you do this live with me. You don't need to write down over there. How can you use an elephant to provide ideas for the design of a mobile phone? Can you tell me? Huh? Yeah, good. Storage capacity, what? Yes, memory, okay. Huh? Sturdy, yeah, sturdiness, robustness. Right. Huh? Can hear better, better audible quality, better audibility. One life, long life, yeah, long life, durability, right? What else? Family orientated. Yes, yes, well, why not, yeah. Oh, sorry? Antelope? Antenna. Yeah, because the big ears and all that, it can help you capture signals. Right. Not too many attachments. SURE, simple, unique, robust, elegant. Right, yes? Lightweight. Yeah, okay, now that's a very interesting point. You see, the elephant is not a lightweight, it's a heavyweight. So one technique is reverse it. Go exactly polar opposite. Don't make heavyweight, make lightweight. Very good thinking. Huh? Smaller. You can make it smaller. Yeah. Looks friendly, yes. So. Okay. Did you grow up with elephants? Or? Yeah, good for you. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Are you getting the idea? How this is so powerful, right? Over there. Okay. Now I want to teach you a variation of this technique. You understand? What have you learned up till now? You've got to be observant about the attributes. Then you make an equation, you make a flow, you transplant, you're doing that, okay? Now I'm going to show you another way to catalyze your ideation, okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
How do we select a random object?
Random is random. Okay, I'll tell you. Close your eyes, go to your dictionary, put your finger there. The first noun you see, you'd select that.
The thing is, when we are giving a model or a method to anyone, generally we say, okay, how do we select the input?
Input. Believe you me, when you go into creativity, the biggest unused resource is randomness. We are going to.
So you can use elephant for that washing machine.
Yes, of course. Okay, what is the very good observation, very good question. Let me address it another way. What is happening here? You are taking the familiar and making it strange. You are taking the strange and making it familiar, right? When you take the strange, you don't know something about physics. You study physics till it becomes familiar. You are promoting learning. You're taking something familiar, your phone, and you're saying, how can we increase motivation in our company? You're making it strange. That's familiar. You're now going to strange territory. You cannot do it. I assure you, you cannot do it unless you're observant about attributes. You have to have attributes, right? You have to have a starting point, right? So the randomness is one of the most powerful approaches in creativity, but say you had an app, you press a button, brrr.
We both are working as the same team, for example.
Right, okay.
He uses donkey as a
Okay.
source and I use monkey as a source.
It doesn't matter.
Now we may end up having a different set of attributes
Right.
that suggest different things.
Absolutely. So what he's saying is that in the same team, you can have two people with different source starting points, right? Wow, you have a tremendous richness of ideas coming out. Now, if you are in the same team, right, not competing teams, at some point you need a consensus, right? Yeah, so then you got a whole cluster of ideas here from one animal, for example, this from another. Now you put them together and you say, these are the best, you can winnow it out. There's a process for that, right? It's a simple process, no big deal, right? But remember, teamwork is useless. You need teams that work. Most of the time, there are a heap of bodies making noise all over the place, right? You need teams that work. Okay? You follow? Are you clear? Okay? Right. Okay, now, very well done. The poster for this is outside. Okay? So this is what it looks like. Simple flow map. And the poster is outside for you to look at after you go for your lunch. Okay, now, what I just told you was this. We're taking the familiar, making it strange, taking the strange, making it familiar, right? Now, let me go into all right, here we come to something. If you want your company, your organization to beat the competition, you understand? See, if you go slow and steady, then there's a lot of traffic where you are, because other companies may be copying you, or you them, and a lot of similar products are coming out. Then how can you mark up? How much can you mark up? And a lot of companies then start cutting the cost and the pricing, and so you're in death valley. You understand? So how do you beat that? Now, there are three approaches, and I'm using animal metaphors. You can copycat. So, for example, when China was copycatting intellectual property, and the world got to know about it, and the World Trade Organization kicked up hell, then now China is cleaning up like mad. India was copycatting at one time, pirating stuff. They still pirate a lot of stuff. Even my books are being pirated here and there, right? So this has got to give way. It's not good enough. But it's one way. That's how a baby learns to speak. When a baby first says, mama, you don't say, shut up, you dirty little cheat, right? It's learning how to speak. You understand? So by mimicking. So it's one way of learning. The second way is piggybacking. India piggybacked on Silicon Valley in Y2K, and we got a lot of business, whether it was Infosys or Wipro or whatever, right? Because there was some source in Silicon Valley, then it comes here to this sub-source, right, to come up with a certain target, right? So piggybacking is another way. And what I want you people to understand, what we are doing here, is going into leapfrogging. Leapfrogging is breakthrough innovation, right? So leapfrogging is where you need to be, right, in your consciousness. How can we leapfrog this challenge, right, so that you're not stuck on the same playing field? You're going out and beyond. You understand? Okay? So, three metaphors there. Now, if I took a chair and I say, this time you want to innovate a chair, but using another technique, right? So this technique, I'm just going to voice it to you and I'll show you on the screen due to time constraints. I use this technique in Mexico, right? There was a situation, how I created it, the power failed. So there's no laptop, nothing, right? And we were just doing an air like this. And what happened was there was a chair there. So I pulled out the chair and I said, okay, you got to innovate this chair. So everybody is looking at me for some magic tool. So I said, go ahead, innovate. And they just were silent. So I said, simple 9 steps. 9 steps. What are your 5 senses? What? Smell, sight, touch, taste, hearing, right? You agree? What are the 4 basic arithmetical operators? Plus, minus, divide, multiply. You agree? Take all of these, 5 plus 4, 9, and you apply it to the chair. What can we add to the chair? What can make the chair added but sound better, smell better, taste better, etc.? So I was using these 9 operators. So I'll show it to you on the screen. So it goes like this, and the poster is outside. So you see how the chair gets better and better? Slowly. And I'm using this, through this mind map, you can see the 9 operators, the 5 senses, and the 4 arithmetical operators. And you end up with a mind map that's expanding and expanding of how the chair, in a mind map structure, not what you used earlier. I'm giving you variations, right? Different options. So how the chair can be innovated and enhanced, but using the senses and the arithmetical operators. Now, the enhancement of the same senses. How can we enhance this same starting point, 4 arithmetical operators, 5 senses, We have 9 possibilities, right? How can we get more possibilities using the same? How? Can you tell me? Yeah, how do you do that? You create a matrix, okay? So I'll show you, we don't have to do the exercise, I'll show you the principle. Using the technique we just created for the chair, I make a matrix, you understand? So all the senses are here, all the senses are there, and the arithmetical operators are there. Now 5 times 4 becomes 20. You have 20 possibilities. Can you understand the logic of this? Yeah? So you can see you are moving from value added to value multiplied. Can you understand that? Right. So now I have filled it in for you, right? All the different possibilities of how to enhance a lamp. I just took another object now. So a lamp, and it could be anything you like. How to improve customer service, how to create better apps, how to improve the software, etc., etc. It doesn't matter what the product is, right? How do you super innovate the product? Okay. So you end up with a sheet like that, and this is also outside, and you can have a look at it. Any questions you can ask me. Now, the consolidated lamp with all the enhancements is drawn over here. So this is all outside also. All right. So it doesn't matter. Remember, I'm not asking about a lamp or a chair or a washing machine. I'm asking about how is your thinking in order to enhance the product so it is simple, unique, robust, and elegant. You're sure of it. All right. Now, we don't have time for this exercise, but the final point, I want to give you a final exercise. And Godwin, I cannot see, oh yeah, okay, good. The business of innovation. We will end with this technique, okay? In 1 minute, in your tables, come up with 2 good innovations for kitchen or bathroom faucets. Discuss. You know what is a faucet? Your tap. You know the tap? That's your faucet. Oh. In 1 minute, come up with 2 good innovations for kitchen or bathroom faucets. It doesn't matter. You mean the garden, you mean the roof. You have to take the ordinary and make it extraordinary, right? Because normal uses we know. Now what to do? Okay, this section is really addressing your understanding of innovation. This is crucial for you to know. Keep going. You okay? Okay.
When it is needed, and it can be also removed from it and for the cabinet to clean.
Okay, okay. Keep going. There is a catch over here. Because we are ending the program in 20 minutes, and I wanted you to be aware of something so you don't waste time on useless thinking. Right? You come straight to the point.
So I was thinking I can put a LED bulb kind of thing.
Yes.
Feel good and change the colors.
Yes, yes, so why not? Of course. You're buying and owning products is an emotional thing.
Yeah, emotional.
Yeah. What is emotion, remember, is energy in motion. Right? Yeah? Yeah. Huh? My books are outside. Most of them are sold out. But that's what I got left because I was traveling so much. Otherwise, you have to order directly, email. Or, not online, I also haven't set up. Those were for the earlier titles. But I've written over 30 books now. So you have to email me or something. Yeah?
They're there on the left side.
Yeah, but they are there outside.
I do have a question there for the attributes and goal, but for this one, right? So what we are looking for is you have to be more of a hands-free kind of thing, right? Because you don't want to play with the.
Now, having explained some techniques to you, the reason I come up with this to give you a clue is to check your quality of thinking in terms of what's the vocabulary you're using. Because you may, if you don't know, you may go in the wrong direction, right? So I'll give you that insight. It'll help you when I show you, right? Yeah?
Biggest issue we have seen is to be able to manipulate how hot and cold very easily.
Right.
And the second one is voice-enabled auto-sensing water.
Yeah, good. You're using your senses now, right? Over there. Excellent. Because everything you did before, you can apply over here. All right. But I'm just warning you, this time I'm doing something else, right? But what you did before was all worthy, everything great. Now I'm cautioning you about the vocabulary of innovation. That's all, okay? Because I never explained to anyone till today, which I will do, okay? Because I notice a lot of people are wasting time in their teams and all that, chasing the wrong thing, right? So what to do? All right, I'll show you on the screen now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how you did. See, do your ideas seem something like that? I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly like that, but in that family of answers. Now, the thing is, here's a very important point for you to consider before we end this interaction between us. Your vocabulary of innovation. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time, energy, money, equipment in the wrong direction. If your answers, is your idea, group just shown, is it reasonably close to this? So if it is, right, if it is, you lose. Okay, now we are going deeper into the whole subject. None of these are innovations, they are merely mutations. Mutations means changes, right? Yeah. Okay, now you are the first audience I'm explaining this to, right? Because I've noticed a lot of companies, under the direction of the CEO or the Chief Innovation Officer, etc., chasing the wrong thing. And meanwhile, the competition can easily copy it. It's not unique. The uniqueness is missing there. It's just a tweak here and a tweak there. They're just mutations. So innovation and the commoditized product line. It's got to have a completely different approach. So think, there's your faucet, right? And you were coming up with mutations mainly. What task is the product really used for? The faucet. What is the task of the faucet? What is it used for? Can you tell me? Yes, exactly right. Absolutely. You cannot answer this question unless you understand the difference between task and function. Please be very careful now, right? Task and function, two different things. The function of all faucets is to provide access to flowing water. Finished. That's it. Doesn't matter where or when or how or who or nothing. Doesn't matter. That's the function, okay? The function tells us what a faucet does, right? Not what's intended to facilitate, right? So all the goodies and all that you think, no, it's different to the function. So how does changing a little bit here and mutating something there, how does it make it perform the job better? If it doesn't, it is not an innovation. It is a mutation. So to innovate, we must get beyond functions and understand the tasks. So what is a task? What you do, right? It's the action, right? It's what you do, right? Function is different. So in the bathroom sink, you see, if you agree with that, you were writing down, right? Washing hands or drinking water or something or the other, right? So it could be anywhere, bathroom sink, bathtub, garden, kitchen. There are different tasks. So the car wash, the function is on top, water coming out from that pipe. The task is to wash the car. Please, once you understand this distinction, you will find that you have saved a lot of time and money, right? Because your innovation opportunity is coming here in the task, right? From something that has a function. That function can be for many contexts. Now, we are onto something. So no longer dealing with abstract forceps. We're dealing with what's in a context. And that context contains the tasks. So I'm giving you some real life ones. Like doctors, they don't want to touch the tap, they want to wash their hand. So they use their feet to press here and the water comes out on top there, right? The innovation in so many hotels, you will have exactly the right amount of water coming due to a chip embedded over there, LED, etc. It measures that. Here's a coffee maker, etc. You would see them in hotels. So, if it's appearance and novelty, they're mutants. If it's only appearance and novelty, they're mutants. If it's utility, you're going into innovations. What can it do? What can it do better? What can it do uniquely? What is unusual? How does it help me? How does it make my life easier? I've got arthritis. I've got a broken leg. How does it make my life easier? Now you're talking utility, right? So the product is connected with a function. The task is connected to the user. Big difference over here. So if you have utility, appearance, novelty, and a scale of 1 to 5, and your best product, now you're going to see products outside, right? And you have to think like this. Okay, you can ask those guys who've come up with what's the utility? What's the appearance? What's the function, etc. See what answers you get, right, when you're judging them. Then, where's the novelty? Now, maybe anything that gets all 3 5s is a sure winner. 100% sure. That is what you need to know from the beginning, from early this morning or whenever. But anything that gets a 1 in utility, but top marks otherwise, no. No chance. It will not last long. So, example of the lava lamps. Looks beautiful, wow, very enchanting, things like that, but you can't read in that light. So it gets a 1, how it would improve my life, but it gets 5 and 5 for appearance and novelty, right? So you got 5, 5, 1. Now you might think, oh, I got 11 total out of 15, but you only got 1 in utility. Don't go in that direction. Then you are looking at net utility. So the total pluses minus the total minuses, right? What do you come out with? You have to be able. So when your team members, all of you are discussing and dialoguing over here, you're debating, you've got to be able to come to a resolution whereby you agree on the net utility and then make a decision. So the show smash hits, another way to look at it, is where your behavior change is minimal and the product change is high, right? So you can change the product not just through mutation but through innovation, but don't disturb the person, the user, where the behavior change is so complex that they're going to have a nervous breakdown. So, where's the time factor, Godwin? I cannot see anything here. You see, I'm giving you different examples here on the screen. That innovation that create value for consumers through the ages. Now, what you've got to understand is you are in a world of competitive intelligence.